Hey everybody, it's your boy the Tatumeister here, and I'm here with a new video. That's right. Today, I'm going to be reviewing... Oh, that didn't work. Today I'm going to be reviewing... a movie. I'm going to be reviewing Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Now, the last Ghostbusters review I did on the channel, I was, that's basically when the channel changed. I went from posting weekly to monthly, well, every other so often. I basically semi-retired after that. And now for this Ghostbusters review, I'm going to talk to you a little bit before I review the movie. Tell you what's been going on with me. So, nothing to worry about though. I should be fine. I think. I've been going through a lot mentally. I went to the mental hospital a few times in between this and the Beekeeper review. But I don't think that's a cause for alarm. I should be okay. I'm on new medication and got a new setup, as you can see. I have a new background. This will be the background for most of the videos coming up. So, that's it it'll be. I raised it up a bit so you can see my head a little better. It's hard to see because I'm not looking at the camera anymore. So, because it's flashy every time I do that. Looking at the camera thing. So, I'm just gonna do this or use my computer. Whichever. But anyway, so... Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. What did I think of it? Well, I enjoyed it. Now, what does that mean, I enjoyed it? It's fine enough. I'm going to tell you right now, this isn't as good as Afterlife, Ghostbusters 1 or 2. Is it better than the reboot movie? Yeah, obviously. That was no shit. That was a no shit, right? Duh. As far as comparing it to 1, 2, and Afterlife, it's a downgrade from Afterlife. So if you're expecting something as glorious as Afterlife or as amazing as the first one, you're not going to get that here. It's a good movie for what it is, but I wouldn't go see it again in the theater. No. I'd watch it again maybe if somebody later wanted to watch it again with me. But I'm not going to go see it again in the theater. No, definitely not. This is definitely I wouldn't go see it in the theater kind of movie. But not like The Beekeeper, which The Beekeeper was pretty much amazing throughout. I barely have a complaint with that one. The only few complaints I had even then, there's reasons I didn't give it 5 stars, but, it was close to getting 5 stars. I really love The Beekeeper a lot. This isn't about Beekeeper, this is about Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, here's the pros. So, the pros of the movie are, it's got a good heart. It's got good story, good characters, and if you like the characters from Afterlife, you're gonna like them here. They do a good job, and I like the legacy characters coming back. That was nice. Their moments were good. The action's really fun when the proton guns are getting shot and when the ghost stuff happens. It's good. I guess that's kind of where my pros end. I don't really think I have more to say on pros. Again, it's got good heart. It's got a good story, and it's a fun movie throughout. I enjoyed it for the most part. That's kind of where my pros end. Here comes the cons. So, yeah, I can tell stylistically and directing-wise and, just everything about it. It just feels off. Like, Gil Kenan, I've never seen his live-action movies. He's the director of Monster House. But he also did that one movie nobody likes, the Poltergeist remake, which I heard was not that good. I haven't seen any Gil Keaton's movies besides Monster House, so I don't know. But I heard that none of his live-action movies are that good. So, yeah, it kind of shows that Gil Kenan is not as good as Jason Reitman or Ivan Reitman, because his style of directing just doesn't really work here. I just feel like he's paced weirdly, and it just has a very weird sense of how it's executed. It's just the way it's executed, I guess. Again, I like the story and the characters. The story and the characters are good. It's just the way it's done. Like, it's... And I guess this is my complaint with a lot of movies. You know, you hear me say that a lot. It's executed poorly. Well, execution is key. And you can have a cool story and a cool idea, but if you execute it poorly, then I just think, I don't know. It's just very off. The whole movie just feels off when you're watching it. And then the biggest problem is the jokes. Like, the jokes don't always land. Like, Ghostbusters 1, 2, and Afterlife, especially 1, I think all the jokes pretty much land in the first movie. Like, Afterlife, a lot of the jokes really land. Like, Jason Reitman is just as good as his dad. Like, the jokes in Afterlife really land. And same with the heart and everything else. Everything else is just amplified in Afterlife. You don't really feel that in Frozen Empire. Like, Frozen Empire is just kind of a one-and-done thing. Like, they're just like, okay, we're fighting a frozen ghost, and he wants to destroy the city, and, you know, we have to stop him. And it's just generic stuff. And another thing is they have this character called the Fire Master, which he's funny, but I don't really... They guys kind of throw him in there. It's like, oh yeah, this guy has the power to beat the main villain, which I'm like, okay. They kind of throw him in. It's kind of like I haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 4, but it's like you throw a character in there that wasn't even that important just into the plot just to make him. And then, okay, sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I feel it somewhat worked here, but it just kind of like why? Like, what? Okay. I guess it kind of made sense, but... Again, guys, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is not going to be the best movie of the year, because don't be expecting a movie that's going to blow your socks off, because this isn't what it is. But it's enjoyable for the most part. Here's my rating. I'll give it a 6.6 out of 10. It's enjoyable, but it has problems. I mean, yeah, that's basically it. It's decently good. When I give a movie a 6 out of 10 now, it means it's decently good. I had a good time with it, but I wouldn't go watch it again in the theater. I mean, from the weird pacing to the weird direction to the weird way it's executed, from the weird, just the whole story is written weirdly. Like, it's a good story. It's just written weirdly and directed weirdly. And I guess that's Gil Keenan's fault, because I don't know who else to blame. Like, it's gotta be Gil Keenan. Like, because Jason Reitman, he freaking went off on Ghostbusters Afterlife. Ghostbusters Afterlife was, like, awesome. This isn't as awesome. Like, not even close. They just feel like almost two completely different movies. Like, and again, I gotta blame on Gil Keenan, because Gil Keenan is the guy that wrote and directed Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It wasn't Jason Reitman this time. He only produced it. And another thing is, Ivan Reitman is dead, so he had no involvement. This is the first Ghostbusters movie he had no involvement with, and it shows. Because it's like, you clearly didn't have input. This is mainly a Gil Keenan movie. And it's good for a Gil Keenan movie, but as a Ghostbusters movie, I feel it needed more work. So that's all I'm going to say on that. But, yeah. Again, I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to go see it again in the theater. 6.6 out of 10, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to give it. Again, didn't hate it, just wish it was done better. That's all. Anyway... That's all I'm going to say. So, Tatumeister is signing out. Bye-bye.